Hi guys. In this module, I'm going to walk you through an example net worth chart. So calculating your net worth is actually very simple. All you have to do is add up all of your assets and then add up all of your liabilities and then subtract your liabilities from your assets. Ideally, of course, we want this number to be a positive number and we want it to always be trending up. Okay, so all you have to do to set up your basic net worth sheet, open up a fresh Google Doc. And as part of this module, as part of this course, you do have access to a blank net worth template that you are welcome to use. So all you're going to do is open up the sheet, and under assets, you're going to list out all of the things that you own and what their current value is. So in this example here, our client has their primary house, which is the home they live in, which is worth about $400,000. And then they have a Roth IRA. It looks like the first spouse has another 401k balance. They have an emergency savings account, some stocks, another 401k, some index funds, and then it looks like they have a separate savings account just for a down payment for a future rental property. Great. So they went through, you list all of their assets and the current values. Then in column C, you're going to list out all of your liabilities, and this time you're going to put all of the amounts that you owe. So, for example, I recommend matching them up so it's very easy to see. But when you have something like a primary house, the house may be worth $400,000. Fabulous. You still owe $272,000 on the mortgage. Great. So put that mortgage balance right across from it. It just makes it a little bit easier. Then you'll list out any other liabilities you have, such as credit cards, personal loans, car loans, student loans, etc. Now, you want to format this so that these automatically tally at the bottom so you can very quickly see the total of all of your assets. So in this example, looks like this client has $730,000 in assets. Fabulous. And then you want your liabilities to also be automatically tallying. So looks like they owe just over 300 grand on all of their various liabilities. And then where the rubber meets the road, you'll want to calculate the bottom cell such that it automatically takes your liabilities and subtracts it from your assets to get your net worth. Now, just like the budget, this is a dynamic chart that is always changing as these values change. So what I highly, highly recommend is up here at the top somewhere, you'll want to put the date, and every time that you update your spreadsheet. So if you just made another mortgage payment and you know that now your mortgage balance is that much less, you want to go in and update that here and then put the latest date. That way, you are very quickly able to see a dynamic, ever-changing, and true value of where your net worth stands on the day that you open up the tab. Now, as a bonus step, step 2, I recommend putting out your net worth goals. And I think that you should list them right below the actual net worth chart. What this does is it keeps your goals front and center so you always know what you're trying to work towards. So in this example here, step 1, the client has a goal of achieving $800,000 in the assets column by the end of 2020. That means that by the end of 2020, they want to acquire another 70 grand worth of assets. Fabulous. Then it looks like once that's achieved, they want to make sure that their liabilities column is reduced by 25 grand by next June 2021. This is a great goal. Step 3, they want to achieve 1 million in net worth. So this is all of their assets minus all of their liabilities. They want that net worth number to be at least $1 million by 2023. And then step 4, they've identified that by 2025, they want to reach 1 million in cash alone. So that's not net worth. That's just all of the cash sources alone. So that can be things like checking account balances, savings account balances, IRAs, 401ks, all of that, just the cash, not even counting their home equity. They want to reach 1 million in cash sources alone within 5 years. It's a fabulous stretch goal. The beauty of having these front and center is that every time you look at your net worth, every time you're adjusting your numbers and checking in, it gives you a chance to review your goals, keep them top of mind, and keep you super, super motivated to keep chugging along. So that's it for the net worth tracker. It's very, very straightforward. Don't overcomplicate it. Just make sure that you have it very clear, all of your assets front and center, all of your liabilities front and center, and of course, where the rubber meets the road, this cell here, C14, which identifies what your current snapshot is that day of your net worth.